preparing really difficult questions for the FCCLA.
Well, cool. And any more snow days, Chief?
You know what? I've been looking at the weather. It's going to be warm for a little while.
So the superintendent won't even try to close.
You know what? You should get your own special email anytime we have a snow day.
Yeah.
How's your mom doing?
Good.
Is she enjoying retirement?
Yeah, she is, but she was Florida. Her dad are in Florida.
I bet they're bored. I bet they're bored.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Zach.
He's gonna ask about snow days and I
Not
already
right now. It's like 70 out.
Yeah.
70 degrees out today.
Well, there might be more snow coming. Now, don't put too much because there's you are not gonna like this one. There's an ice storm coming.
Are you
when I was
sure?
chairing this thing, I was here like half an hour before. I had to have everything ready. I'm watching people just roll.
That's what we're doing it about time.
Doesn't feel like ice storm weather out there right now.
Hello.
We're going to call to order the regular Board of Education meeting on February 10th. First, we'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Zach.
Yep.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. First off, we're going to present the cast of Hello Dolly Drama Club Spring Musical is February 27th through March 1st.
Hi, everyone. I'm just going to do a little thing here. I'm Melissa Dawson, and I have been lucky enough to be one of their wonderful directors. And they have worked incredibly hard over the last to show the final product in just a few weeks. So without further ado, here is part of our cast performing Put On Your Sunday Clothes.
Out there's a world outside of Yonkers, way out there beyond this hick town, Barnaby. There's a slick town, Barnaby, out there, full of shine and full of sparkle. Close your eyes and see it glisten, Barnaby. Listen, Mr. McVeigh. Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Get out the brilliant tea and dime cigars. You'll find adventure in the air. Girls in white and a perfume, where the lights are bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town in one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows at Delmonico's. We'll close the town in a whirl, and we won't come home until we've kissed our girl. When you compare us all, the world is all a smile that makes you feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your patent leathers, your beads and buckles and bows, for it's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes. Good evening, everybody. We are the cast of Hello, Dolly, and we're so excited to be performing in front of you today. Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Down the streets and have your picture towed. Just like a dream, your spirit seems to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign that you feel as fine as you love. Beneath your parasol, the world is all a smile. It makes you feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your patent leathers,
That was really nice. Thank you. Thank you to the cast of Hello Dolly. That was really amazing. So this is a public comment. A member of the public may address the board briefly for up to 3 minutes or request to be scheduled on the agenda for a future meeting. Please note that students will be given priority to speak on any topic. The first public participation portion of the meeting will normally be limited to 30 minutes, 1/2 hour, and will be limited to agenda items. The second public participation portion will be offered at the end of the agenda and allow for any other comments. Individuals addressing the board should observe the rules of common courtesy. Public participation portion of the meeting cannot be used to make personal attacks against board members, district employees, and students. And I don't think we have any public comments. We do have one extended public comment today, and that is Stacy Rumsa she's the director of the Foundation of Saline Area Schools.
Good evening. I appreciate you all giving me time to address the board. I'll give you a brief update as to what's been going on with the Foundation for Saline Area Schools. It's been an amazing year. The first thing that we have, next slide, there we go, our sponsors for 2025 and 2026 this school year. We have 39 amazing sponsors. We could not do what we do without that help. And so that this year comes to $75,000 for, that includes in-kind donations as well. So we're so happy and lucky to have the sponsors that we have. So far as a grant update, our Board of Trustees approved a $110,000 budget to be able to give back to the school district. And you can see here so far, $89,000 has been used. And we have $21,000 available. Actually, as of this morning, I think we have $20,000 available. And so we're going to continue rolling out. We have until about spring break to get some more teacher grants. So we're pushing that out there. The next thing, the Hall of Fame. And that is going to be on Friday, October the 2nd. Nominations are currently open. They will be closing on February the 20th. And the eligibility to be able to nominate somebody includes a Saline High School graduate of at least 5 years or more, a former faculty, staff member, coach, or administrator, but they must be retired from the position, an individual who has made exceptional contributions to the Saline area schools community. So you can go to our website there, supportfsas.org, and then you can be directed to the Hall of Fame and submit your nomination. And so far, we have like 16 nominations just since January 1st. So we're excited about that. And we do review all the ones that have been nominated in the last 5 years. So we go through the new ones and then the ones from the last 5 years. And I didn't grab the clicker. Thank you. So our next thing is Let the Good Times Roll. You've probably seen all the social media publicity and everything. I'd like to invite everybody here in this room to attend. We're bringing the Cleveland Keys back, which is our dueling pianos group. That was so much fun. We were pushing people out the door. We had so many people on the dance floor last time. This year, the event is going to be held at Weber's Boutique Hotel, and registration closes on the 15th. Tickets are $100. We're having both a live auction with amazing packages. We're bringing back the grad package, 6 seats at graduation, 2 parking spots. You don't have to be in a rush to get there. Anybody that has seniors this year. And then our silent auction. Oh, I forgot. A couple more things. We have a trip to Hawaii and a trip to Scottsdale. We have a total of 8 packages. So, but you do have to be present to win. We also have our silent auction. Very robust silent auction. We're excited. It's going to be going live on the 13th, so be on the lookout for that. You do not have to be present to win. And I think we're giving away, or not giving away, where you can bid on a couple of the scoreboards from, it's, oh gosh, I just forgot. It's Crabtree and Rex. What is it? Lamberson. That's right. You can tell I'm not an alum. Anyway, so those are going to be up for auction also. So we're very appreciative of the school district offering those up and have that wonderful memorabilia. And even if you can't attend, you can still donate. So you can go to our website. I appreciate the time. Thank you all.
Can I have a response to public comment? I don't have any of that. Recommend a motion to approve the agenda as printed.
So
Or
move
revised.
Stebbin.
Support McVeigh.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries 7-0. And our student showcase tonight is the Saline High School FCCLA presenters. Pardon me if I mess up some of these names. Lily Chai, Michelle Jang, Morgan Walker, Charlotte Murphy, Abigail Cahoon, and advisor Lauren Williams.
Hi everyone, my name is Lily Chai and I'm the president of the Saline FCCLA chapter.
Hi, my name's Michelle and I'm the vice president.
My name's Morgan and I'm the secretary.
I'm Abby and I'm the community service chair of FCCLA.
In this presentation, we would like to tell you about what our club is and what the culture of our club is all about.
FCCLA is all about learning to become a leader in your own community, and we help our members do this by teaching them the skills necessary to do so, like communication, helping your community, and also goal setting.
As you can see, FCCLA has a large impact on FCCLA members nationally.
We are part of these numbers.
And we felt that these impacts personally as well. In this part of the presentation, we will tell you about our amazing history, which I'm so proud to say that I'm a part of.
Okay, so FCCLA was founded in 1945 as Future Homemakers of America to support students in family and computer sciences and consumer sciences. In 1999, it changed its name to FCCLA to reflect and expand focus on leadership, careers, and community involvement. Today, FCCLA continues to empower students through leadership, service, and career readiness opportunities.
Currently, we are in an outstanding chapter, which is awarded yearly to chapters in the state that offer an outstanding chapter program. Last year, only 5 chapters received this award. This year, we hope to win this award again, but we also have a goal of getting the Ultimate Chapter Award at the National Leadership Conference for FCCLA. Last year, it was only awarded to 12 individual chapters, and we hope to be one of them this year.
When we attend the state conference at the end of this month, we will also have 2 members campaigning for office at the state level.
We are very proud of our history and all of our members.
Some competitions and events that we have done in the past include Be a Teacher Day, Fall Leadership Conference, and the State Leadership Conference.
So Be a Teacher Day is where students who want to be educators get college opportunities, and at the end of the day, they can watch the Detroit Pistons game. So
the Fall Leadership Conference is a great opportunity for members to go to Western Michigan University and partake in breakout rooms that help teach different parts of FCCLA as well as what you can do to help your community.
So for the State Leadership Conference, we had so much fun competing in our STAR events to show off all the hard work we had put in for the rest of the year and just gaining so much knowledge throughout the experience.
STAR events are the projects that we work on at these meetings. These help us learn more about careers and being a leader, like being a teacher, cooking, fashion, and other stuff. We love working on our projects, and it helps us teach us about things that we might not have thought we were interested in.
For example, me and Charlotte, who's our social media manager, who unfortunately couldn't make it tonight, are working on an event called Hospitality, Tourism, and Recreation, where we can make our own either like lodging place, or some kind of culinary business.
Some of our past community events we've had include Trunk or Treat, the Pinko game, and more. These are all so fun, and we loved helping out our community.
Here are some examples of fundraising that we have done in the past.
We have done the Pink Out game, where we sold pink items for the Susan G. Komen Foundation, popcorn sales for our chapter, and Parents' Night Out to raise money for our National Leadership Conference.
We also hosted a hot cocoa table at lunch to promote our club and also our online influence on Instagram.
The past events we have done include the National Leadership Conference, in which a top 10 placer in the U.S. was from our own Saline chapter.
Our team qualified last year, but unfortunately we couldn't make it, as well as another team also qualifying. States and national conference are some more events that we look forward to in the future.
And then for the future, we're also hosting another Parents' Night Out on Friday the 13th.
A recent example of a community service project that we did was Parents' Night Out in December, which was a big success, and we're doing it again.
It was so successful that the PTO requested us to host one for their own fundraiser.
Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Thanks, ladies. So first of all, congratulations on becoming an outstanding chapter. I was curious, you said in your deck that you were the 4th largest in the state of Michigan. How many members do you have, and what are your plans to grow that enrollment in your club?
This year we had 41 members, and next year we hope to get a little bit more by doing even more opportunities and fundraisers to increase our promotion of our club.
Could you, I know you go up to Lansing in a few weeks to do some competitions, but tell me about some of the things you're competing in and how you're preparing.
Okay, so for our star event that Morgan and I are doing, we're doing entrepreneurship, in which this really helped us to learn more about a subject we hadn't learned a lot about, and so it gives us time outside of school to really put our efforts toward learning more about things that we're curious about, and not just the things that we're learning in school. And so we're preparing by spending time together and working on our slides and portfolio for the project, as well as practicing the oral presentation.
So me and Charla we're working on making our own bakery. And basically in this bakery we have to I think that it's helped me learn about managing a business, and as well as since we're doing a worldwide business, it's helped me learn about different foods from different cultures, as well as when we practice presenting. I think it helps me a lot with my public speaking skills.
So I'm not going this year, but last year I went, and I made 3 lesson plans for students and essentially taught to them, and it really helped me with my public speaking skills and just being prepared, and also learning how putting myself into that teaching world and what it's like.
Thank you. Get a picture with the group over there. Okay, thanks.
All right, everybody, also, just before we're done, we have gifts for you guys. FCCLA t-shirts.
Oh, they have their names. Oh, perfect.
Go get them. Yeah.
They should have their names on there. I haven't had it yet. I think we have to go over there and take the photo, so make our way that way.
So now we'll have administrative and board committee updates, superintendent updates.
Thank you, Board President Austin. I have some updates I'd like to share with the community and with you all. I just put a little note at the top of this to add 100 days of school. I have seen that celebrated in the last couple of days here. Nothing like 6-7 day, but still has been a joy to see that we're 100 days in. So, but on different calendar items this month, February is a month filled with many meaningful observances across our schools, and so they reflect all sorts of things like kindness, wellness, service, and reflection. So I want to share first a few important reminders for families. This Friday is a half day with early dismissal, and there will be no school on Monday, February 16th, in observance of President's Day. So thank you, as always, for helping us with our calendar. Some other observance. Thank you for the round of applause. You're welcome. Take the day off. Great. Okay, so a few others I wanted to mention. February is Black History Month. This is observed throughout the entire month, and this observance in our schools helps us deepen and extend learning through the lens of Black history, in honoring honoring achievements, resilience, and contributions of Black Americans, past, present, and future. February is also CTE, Career and Technical Education Month. I think noteworthy for us to celebrate the value of our robust CTE programs and, of course, the pending growth of many of those and the many pathways that we offer for our students to explore careers and engaging them in hands-on learning. And last but not least that I wanted to highlight, earlier this month we also recognized National School Counseling Week. I just want to tell our counselors and share with you all, they work incredibly hard, just tireless efforts. There was an article in one of the Michigan publications today about just the ratios of counselors, and it is a tireless job that they do for our students and for our community. So thank you. They do all sorts of things for our students. I want to turn to just some school visits and highlight recently at Harvest Elementary. I had the opportunity to sit in and see a literacy lesson with our new UFly curriculum. So UFly Foundations is a structured phonics program, and it's designed to strengthen those foundational reading skills through systematic and explicit instruction, focus on phonemic awareness. UFly was selected last spring through a collaborative review process involving our teaching and learning team, and these materials were purchased through the 35J Literacy Grant. And so all teachers received training prior to implementation. We have received very positive feedback from teachers about the program, and it just reflects our commitment to strong Tier 1 instruction. But most importantly, I just wanted to lift this up because it was just an incredible lesson that myself and a couple of our core team colleagues saw that morning, and just doing really great work. Very engaging lesson as well. It was a very busy weekend for me as the superintendent. So on Friday night, I got to the varsity basketball game a little earlier to see our unified team play the last few minutes of that game, and so then stayed for a bit to see our varsity basketball team compete. Finally, I wanted to, again, and also shout out our band under the direction of Ben Reed. They did a great, some like popular hits that I even knew, but they go way back like 40, 50 years, I'm sure. So some good stuff. On Saturday, I had the opportunity to see our Saline Middle School, Saline High School cheer teams, and our Little Hornets. And there were also 2 exhibition events that were very exciting to see. The Little Hornets, I believe that I'm saying that right, performed. And then we also had some athletes from the Work and Play Disability Community Center. And I had saved a screenshot of the team name and then neglected to put it in here. Sparkle and Shine Cheer Abilities. And they were fantastic. So just really congratulations to all of them and for some school records. It was a very busy weekend, and go Hornets. Also last week on Friday, we had the honor to welcome Professor Jason Bettig. I'm so sorry if I said that incorrectly. The director of bands at University of Michigan. He spent the day working directly with our students at Saline High School, again, in partnership with Ben Reed. He worked with the Wind Ensemble, 9th grade band, and combined symphonic bands, giving the students just yet another opportunity of the many that we offer here. Let's see, moving forward to this week, we have our 10th annual symposium. This is very exciting. When it was shared with me it was the 10th annual, it's incredible work that our teaching and learning team and all of the wonderful educators and administrators have done over the years to just learn from each other, and this kind of time in the school year to explore what we've been learning this year and new things we want to try. all sorts of things that they'll be highlighting for each other. I also look forward to sharing a couple of sessions myself, but most importantly, wanted to thank Kara and the entire teaching and learning team for their leadership over the years, and congratulations on the 10th annual. I also just lastly wanted to thank everyone who contributed to last week's district open house and resource fair. We had just this amazing kindergarten roundup with a great kindergarten video that reminds all of us why we do this work, and also thank our families for their trust and partnership with Saline area schools. So just wanted to thank everyone for showing up so fully, and our students who helped give tours, and the students who opened the edge for us, and all of the people who welcomed current and new families to Saline area schools. And I actually wanted to close just reminding with everyone to get their foundation tickets. I look forward to my first foundation event here in February, and have a wonderful next couple weeks. Looks like we've got some 40s in the forecast and no snow, so we should be really excited about that. Thank you so much.
Board update.
Wouldn't that mean no snow days, though? I got a lot to share. Thanks, Tim. President Austin, sorry. The Finance Committee met this afternoon at 5 p.m. And since two of us are relatively new to the committee this year, Assistant Superintendent Owsley walked us through an overview of the district budget, the upcoming budget amendment, potential impacts of bond refinancing, and we went through a little update on the schools of choice for 26-27. We also discussed priorities as we look ahead to next year. The DEIAC met last week, and I was able to stay for the first part of the meeting until they all broke into subgroups. And since this will be my last time joining them, Dr. Kerr offered some very kind words, and I was very appreciative of that. The CQC will meet again on February 19th, middle of the day, and I will be in attendance. If there's anything you want, if there's anything you need me to share with our community stakeholders at that meeting, please let me know before the 19th, and I'm happy to pass that along. I'll also be at the Michigan Association of School Boards Governmental Relations Committee on Friday morning, and we've got a lot of interesting new laws working their way through the legislature that we weigh in on at these meetings and give a thumbs up or thumbs down. Whether they accept their thumbs up or thumbs down or not doesn't matter, but we get to weigh in from an educator's point of view and a board's point of view. And I really value the group because we have robust conversations and we get to hear insights from districts from all over the state, and a lot of them are quite significantly different than ours. Just let me add one more thing. Last Tuesday, I completed another CBA course. Surely I'm done, right, with CBA courses? No, there's plenty more. I did high school and beyond. It was very heavy on statistics and projections related to our graduates' post-secondary outcomes, and I encourage all board members to continue taking these courses well beyond the 100 level offerings. Vice President Stebbin mentioned she's taking one soon, right? Anyway, looking forward to hearing about that. And we discovered afterwards that the course is 100% reimbursable to the district, so as are all the 100 level courses. Finally, I'm really happy we heard from the FCCLA because on February 25th, I'm traveling to Lansing to serve as a judge. But Andrew Richardson is making sure I'm not judging any of the things you're in, but it looks like it's going to be a really interesting time, and I'm so looking forward to that. I don't know which area I'm focusing on yet, but I'm sure I'll find out when I get there. So thank you so much. That's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Just a quick reminder to anybody who applied for a CARES grant, we are meeting next Wednesday, February 18th, and I'm sure that Brian Puffer has sent you an email, but if you want to come and talk about your grant or answer any questions that the committee has, you are welcome and encouraged to do that. And then I did want to say that I attended the kindergarten roundup last week, and it was an amazing event. It was very well attended, and I really appreciated the students, the staff, and the admin who stayed late for the resource fair afterwards. I saw a lot of curious and excited parents and children who wanted to be a part of Saline. So thank you for that work.
Okay, so from the Saline Area Chamber of Commerce, they will have the late lunch Tuesday on February 24th at 1 o'clock to 2:30 at Mancino's. State of the Community Legislative Lunch on February 26th, 11:30 to 1 p.m. That'll be at the EHM Senior Solutions in Saline. And you can register for any of those at the Saline Area Chamber of Commerce website. Also, they are looking for nominations for the Circle of Excellence Award, which you can go to their website, see the criteria for that, and apply or nominate somebody for that as well. And then lastly, kind of the District Open House and Resource Fair. I want to thank everybody that was involved. There was a lot of moving parts to that and a lot of people involved, and that was pretty impressive. And it was really fun to watch the parents with their little kids and trying to get them excited about different things when they were watching the video from the elementary schools, and that was really well done. So that was really nice. That was fun.
Stacy was here, so she talked a lot about our foundation news. So I'll just amplify. Please consider registering by this Sunday if you plan on doing the Dueling Pianos event. That's February 20th at Weber's at 7 p.m. If you can't come, we understand. The silent auction app goes live on Friday, so there's lots of fun items that you don't have to be present for. You can also make a donation via the supportfsas.org website. Also, she didn't mention, but we talked a little bit about Stacy retiring from her executive director position. That position is now open for application. They are receiving some, and that's on their website. And I thought one of the exciting tidbits from this morning's meeting was that we're celebrating our 40th year next year with the Foundation for Saline Area Schools. So we'll have a lot of special events and warm touches, I think, throughout the year to celebrate that in our community. My other updates, just clearly amplifying our shout out to our counselors. This is a super, super busy time of year. As a high school mom, I wanted to thank them from the board table and thank them from the parent perspective. I wanted to recognize Black History Month, but state that we must celebrate their contributions every day, not just this month. Club shout outs. I'm looking forward to being a DECA judge and bringing a little Michigan Ross to our state competition in Detroit. So looking forward to that. Our second sex ed public hearing is on March 10th. I know the last time we went through a curriculum conversation on sexual education in the district, people did want a little bit more time to read over the materials. So this, I think, is plenty of time here. We're February 10th. That gives us a month until that. So just kind of keep that in mind. Kara can get you set up with links to that content so you can review that very easily. And I really wanted to thank Rachel for coming to the cheer competition on Saturday. It is a long day. It's not just stopping by. It's about, God, I don't know, 4-hour event at least. Plus tear up or set up and take down. And I really enjoyed hearing her comments after the event because she really talked about the inclusive culture of the day, and I think that really meant a lot that you recognized that and felt that too. So really great. Our coach, Kathy Mutter, she emailed the parents afterwards and amplified exactly what Rachel said and said that she got so many compliments from other student athletes coming from other schools and their coaches and families that they really felt welcome in Saline, and I think that's exactly how we should do all of our events, and I know that we do all of them that way, and just wanted to stand that up as one of the many, many examples of a student opportunity to be a real ambassador for this district. Thank you very much.
Could I just add, yes, they cheer for each other, which is just something that was really special to see, and so yeah, I'm really proud of our student athletes and students.
The Policy Committee met last week, and we started chopping away at the long list of things that we have to do. The next meeting will be next Tuesday. The board has been asked to weigh in on all the new 2000 series levels, which cover all the board oversight documents. So we're going to be digging into that, and Dr. Kowalski's working groups will be giving us feedback on the 3500 series framework. So we're very excited to get all that. I'm also super excited to be able to attend the biotech presentations this week at the high school. I signed up for that. There was only 20 spots, and I got in there just in the nick of time, I think. So I'm excited to go do that. I always encourage everybody to jump into those science classes. Are super fun to see the kids do the presentations and everything that they've been working on. So that's it.
Okay, can I have a recommended motion to approve the contractor awards as listed below for bid package number 5, Heritage Steam Edition, as recommended by Clark Construction Company in conjunction with Saline Area Schools and King Scott Associates Incorporated, submitted by Rex Clary, Executive Director of Operations. Gemini Electrical Company, electrical for $577,040, Invertitary Contracting for landscaping at $215,000. Board of Education approved amount of the bond 2023 would be $792,040.
So move, Berwick.
Support, Tizities.
Yes, so this finishes up the Heritage Project. We were able to, Clark Construction was able to get 5 bids for the electrician. And we had 1 at budget and we had 1 under budget. So Gemini Electric out of Macomb, I believe. They're working on 2 sites now with Clark on the east side, and they've also done a lot of work with Barton Mallow. So we feel good about moving forward with them. They were with a low budget, low bid. And then we also got multiple bids for the landscaping. We actually did that one the second time and got multiple bids. And we're able to work with the site work contractor to submit that bid. So.
I know we previously were having a hard time with the electrical contractors. Any idea why we got so many bids this cycle?
I asked for favors from Hop Electric, who did our operations center. Also, I talked to Britt out of Lenawee County. They did not submit. I think we had Huron Valley Electric also submit for this time. I don't know if there is just it was the 3rd time. Some people were a little still well double what the bid budget was. But we, in Gemini, maybe they just had a pocket that they didn't have work lined up. Because this will be an in-season project. So we'll start during this summer, but a lot of the electrical work, we'll hopefully have it weathered in and they can work during the winter months. Maybe we communicated that a little bit better this time, being Clark Construction, so that they'll have work to do during the winter months inside. So we hope to get the electrical line fed this summer. So.
Any other questions? All in favor? Aye.
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 Thank you.
Thanks. Motion carries 7. Can I have a recommended motion to authorize the consent agenda as printed or amended?
So moved. Support, Berwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries 7-0. And items scheduled for the next agenda. We have a budget amendment.
We actually have a couple things. We're going to move the budget amendment to March 10th, and then we just had an addition that will just be bringing the school of choice overview to you for this school year. And then the team and I are working on, just last couple of things that we'll communicate in my weekend updates. And as I see, we are nearing the end of this agenda. I just wanted to let the AP government students know they can stay a little extra time, and I'll do like a lesson just to make up for the time.
Or they could make public comment to extend to 7:30 to get credit. We love to hear from students.
That's a better suggestion.
Isn't that great?
Could we get them extra credit if they made public
I don't know.
comment?
Mr. Smith usually likes people that make public comment. I don't know. Oh, when it's time. Thank you, hon. I love your initiative, though. It's almost time.
Okay, this is the last opportunity for public comment. Students will be given first opportunity.
Hello? I just want to say, wait, can I get in trouble for anything I say up here? Oh, I'm Lucas George, and I'm a 11th grader at Saline High School. And I just want to say, frick ice. That's it.
Any other public comments? I don't think we have any.
Something about the schools? No.
So the next meeting, the next Board of Education meeting will be held on February 24th at 6:30 p.m. Can I have a recommended motion to adjourn the regular Board of Education meeting
So moved.
of February 10th?
Tuesdays.
Tuesdays. Support at 7.
Support, Berwick.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carries 7-0.